Hi, okay, so last stage, we've dried that off. Just before that dried, just added some micro beads in here for a bit more texture. So now I'm going to go ahead and give it a coat of the gesso again. So the white gesso. And over that whole same area as before. And then we're going to put some more colour back into this.
That's that finished.
Just videoing. And get that all in the little bits and in the little nooks and crannies. And as we go on to the journal, just a light dash of gesso. If you don't want to ruin the colour we've already put there. Just going back over those alphas. And this is just going to neutralise all these colours so we can go back in with our own colours, create the palette that we want. I'm going to leave the chipboard as it is because where I dabbed the gesso on before, that's pulled some of the ink off the page and that's got a really nice colour already. So I'm going to leave that alone. And on the resins, be a little heavier handed because they are plastic, so they will try and resist a lot more than say a wood or a chipboard, which is going to pull that gesso in. This little chipboard's trying to peek up. Just pop a bit of gesso underneath there. Just to stick it down. Because this gesso is nice and thick, so you can use it as an adhesive as well. And I'll just drag that colour, drag the gesso over there. Okay, so just a little bit there I've missed. Okay, so we're quite pleased with that. I'm just pulling it out to the edge a little bit. Okay, so let's go ahead and dry this. I found out why the heat gun wasn't working. Someone had unplugged it, you know, that's always useful. There we go. Okay, so let's dry. And before I do, I'm going to just sprinkle a little bit. This is a Prima Mica. This is just called purple. So they do iridescent ones that are going to be shimmery, and they also do full color ones like this. So you're going to get more of an intense color with these ones. I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit around. Seem to be having trouble with lids today. I'm going to close things. Right, so let's go. So already we can see that the mica is adding some nice shimmer and colour in here. And where I'm heating it, it's just blowing it around the page a little bit as well. So this gesso doesn't take very long to dry at all. Just where I've been a bit heavier handed in the awkward parts, just need to give it a little extra blast there. So the chipboard doesn't want to behave. It's just where the covers become a bit warped from heating. It's a little bit rounded, so it's trying not to stick. Needed to apply a bit more gel there really, but it's fine. It will stick. Okay, so we can see we've got a nice colour going on already from the mica. If you wanted to, you can spritz that a little bit. That will move that round a little bit more. Okay. And then just dry it off again. So I've got a few things here. I've got some of the acrylic sparks paints, and I've got some of the antique brilliance waxes in a few colours. So I'm going to just play around with these, and then I'm going to finish with the liquid pearls. This is gingerbread from Ranger. So I've got a smaller brush here. So I'm going to, I've already got quite a bit of purple here from the mica. So I'm going to just dab around some of this colour. This is the Sparks Paint Ginger Magic. And you don't have to be heavy-handed with these, they go quite a way. And you can do just like I did with the mica, just spray with a little bit of water. That's going to water it down and it'll go a bit further again. This little guy is not stuck down. Oh, I think it'll be alright actually. After it will stick. It's got quite a lot of stick under there. So I'm just going to pull this onto the background a little bit as well. Don't forget this down here. So you can see I'm not being neat at all. I'm just rubbing this all around. And I'm really actually quite pleased with how this is turning out. Sometimes I think when you overthink things, that's when they actually turn out wrong. So I literally just, I asked yesterday, I think it was, or Thursday, so what shall I make? And Ayesha said about how about a journal cover or book cover, I think she said. And I thought, yeah, okay, we'll go with that. And this has just been born of my mind today after a chat with Jane, my other admin lady. She's like,